Cosmetics Incorporated. It's just called Aqueous Cream. I was using this as moisturizer, and yeah, I just used it all up. This is for sorry, I told you it'd stop. It's a perfume-free cleanser and moisturizer. It was supposed to be light, non-greasy, perfume-free for very dry skin. It was very moisturizing, but I don't know, I just started trying new things. I like this brand. I like better the Hydrous Emulsifying Ointment, but I had this one left, so I used it up. It's a really large container for a really good price, but I don't love it for my face, more for my body kind of deal. I was using it on my face, but I'm really in love with my CeraVe one right now, so. And then next, we actually just have another moisturizer. This is, I'm sorry, I don't know what's wrong with my throat. I didn't realize that there was anything wrong until I sat down and started whispering. Look at me, gloss on my teeth already. I don't even know why I try. Anyway, this is the Fruit of the Earth Vitamin E Skincare Cream. Moisturize, soothes, protects for softer, younger looking skin. I had this for some time, like a year or two. I bought it, and it smells like earth, like grass. It wasn't great, but I bought it because vitamin E is supposed to be good for your face, and then I wasn't loving it, but I just used it up after I used that other one up on my face. So I was just, yeah, I liked it. I like a little bit of a thicker moisturizer as my skin is dry feeling. I didn't mind this, but again, I do prefer it more just for the body and the smell. It smells like earth. I don't even know what it is. Mineral oil. There's aloe in it. Oh. There's wheat germ oil, which probably has a lot to do with the smell. I don't know. It literally smells like when you go outside to play when you're younger and you're like face down in the grass. That's what this smells like. But it was a good moisturizer. I didn't hate it, and I got it at Walmart for like pretty cheap. But yeah, I didn't mind it. I just have gone in a different direction. Okay, up next, I just have an empty honey scrub. I peeled all the label off because I bought the ones that all the labels were peeling off because I didn't want to damage them and throw them out. So I bought it. Anyways, this is just from Pink. The honey scrub's my favorite thing that they have. It smells really good, and it's my favorite exfoliator. They have like a couple diamonds in the rough, and this is just one of them. So it's one of them, and I really like it, and I've just used one up, and I thought I would share. Oh, it still smells so good. So basically, it's delightful. It smells like honey and sugar. That's because that's like so I don't really think there's like perfume in it. I don't think they add fragrance. It doesn't say fragrance, so I use this one at night for my acne. I like to use products because I use the niacinamide from The Ordinary, so I like to use other products that are like the same thing, so I'm like doubling up on it. I kind of do, and not mixing too many different things on my face, because I know that that's not like a good thing. But I do love that cleanser, and I might have a different one on the go. Okay, up next, I'm just grabbing out of the box because we have so many things. Up next is this lipstick. It's not finished. I've just had it for a really long time and I never use it, and it's kind of getting gross. So this is the Maybelline matte lipstick. I think it's like a color sensational or something like that. It's in the shade Beige Babe. Maddie MUA made me buy it. I have like this much left. I just didn't love it. It smells like really sweet, but also chemically. I don't like love the smell, and it was just really thick. I don't think I love a matte like lipstick like this. The color is really pretty. I will give Manny that. Like, super pretty. I don't know. I just couldn't wear it. I don't know. It's like the formula wasn't great. I liked the color, but I didn't love the formula, and I thought it was really weird. But that he was like, it's so good, but I was like, I hate it. I don't know. I just felt like thick because it's matte, right? I don't know. So I'm just gonna get rid of that. I'm not gonna like give it away or anything. It's expired as well, I think. I think that's why it smells weird, because I don't think it used to. But I'm getting rid of that. I'm also getting rid of this lip crayon that I don't actually even know where it came from. It's from the SST Cosmetics. It's a brand that's actually made in the city where I lived. I don't live in it anymore. But I barely used it, and it's just like not my shade. It's like this pinky color. So I'll swatch it. But it's just like, I don't even know who's gonna wear this. And it just like sits around, and yeah. So I'm getting rid of it, and it's just like that pink. Like, I don't think that color's in unless you're like really dark. It looks good on you, but couldn't be me. Okay, up next. Some of this stuff is really dirty, and I do apologize. I just didn't feel the need to clean it when I'm going to throw it out or get rid of it, you know? So this is just a Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in Reserve Your Cabana. That's the shade. I do realize that it says it's a bronzer, and that looks far from being a bronzer. I do know that. I just don't use this product anymore, but it used to be really pretty. So that's like the swatch on my hand. Basically, I bought this product to wear on my face in the summer when I have nothing on, because it's like basically just a powder, but I don't know if you can see. Yeah, it has like a faint shimmer. So I would use this before. I used to use this on like days when I was like going to the lake or whatever, or when I was just putting on concealer but I wanted a little highlight, because it's just like a very slight little bit of glow. So it was really good for that. It's just like really old and destroyed, and I didn't use it the last summer. I have different products now that I have, and it's just kind of, yeah, gross, and I don't know, I just feel like it's time to go. But I did buy that because it's likely makeup was like, she like was dusting it all over her face. I couldn't do that because I'm oily like that. Ooh, that would have been scary. shade, but I really like it. I actually accidentally bought it, and then I was like, it works. So these are actually really good bronzers. I do like it. We're moving quickly because I have a lot of things, and I don't want this to be like a million hours long. Up next, we have the Hoola Bronzer by Benefit. I've just used this all up, basically. I'm gonna slowly open it because I know it's broken. Yes, okay, I will show you the inside, and you'll be like, okay, yes, it's just... I don't want it to spill out. So yeah, I basically just used that all up. I'm actually planning on repurchasing this. I really like it. And I like the packaging because you can, I'm pretty sure, recycle the cardboard. So if you just like took it apart, you can recycle the cardboard. And it's just a really nice bronzer. It's just a really nice bronzer. It's not too cool and it's not too orangey. It's just like pretty neutral, which is good. Yeah, so I am gonna repurchase this. I really like Benefit's cheek products in like their little boxes. I really want to get the highlighter in Cookie. I think it's Cookie. It's like a pale champagne color. Okay, moving on. We have this concealer from Fenty. It's the Fenty Beauty. The Pro Filter Concealer. Instant Retouch Concealer. I had the shade 110, but I just used it all up. Like, there's just the sides, but it's not even worth getting. The packaging on this concealer is just so pretty. I didn't hate it. Like, it was an okay concealer, but it was pretty thick for under the eyes sometimes. And yeah, it was okay, but meh. I think I have better concealers now that are a little more hydrating and more, like, better for my skin. You know, it's all about the skin. Okay, up next, we just had this Ancient CoverGirl concealer. No, foundation, sorry. Ancient CoverGirl foundation. I actually had this, like, last winter when I was pale because it's in the shade L15, and it's literally brighter than my current skin. But this was the True Blend Matte Foundation. It's just kind of expired. Oh, it doesn't smell good. There's like a bit of scraping left in the bottom, but it's old and not good. good, like a little bit left in some of them, but I'm just over the foundation. And my skin has less texture on it now that I've stopped using it. No hate to Rihanna, I love her products. I love Fenty, I love the way everything looks. The foundation just isn't great for people with acne prone skin or like a little bit more sensitive. Oh, also this is, sorry, the Pro Filter foundation, yeah. I really liked it and I used it like religiously for like 2 years and it was just, it wasn't a vibe. So moving on, I'm getting rid of this concealer. This is basically full. I barely used it and I feel bad getting rid of it, but I hated it so much. It's the Maybelline Superstay Concealer in 05 Ivory Full Coverage Under Eye Concealer. I was very excited about this because I used the face powder, but I hated it. I don't know, it was just so thick and dry, like it was so hard to blend. I'm like having flashbacks now, trying to, oh yeah, it was terrible, and it was like not full coverage at all. I just like blended some out, and you can barely tell where I did. So yeah, this just like was a fail, and I kept it around too long. I really wanted it to work because I liked like the little tube and like the whole idea of it all, but I didn't like it. And yeah, it was just not great. I didn't like it. Up next is this bronzer. This is the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula in the shade Sunkissed. I accidentally bought this shade. You can hardly tell when you kind of just look at it, but it has teeny little specks of gold in it, and I just didn't like that because I'm oily and I don't like to like create like add sparkly products all over my face. It's not really a vibe, and I feel like it always just makes me oily faster. So this is just in the box to show you that I'm getting rid of it, but I will be actually giving this to my friend. And the next product I'm giving to her as well, or to someone. I'm not sure if she's gonna, I might get this to different people, but I know she's taking the one highlighter. Anyways, this is just the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Crown My Canopy. It's stunning, and I love Wet n Wild highlighters. This is just too dark for me. That's the swatch. It's super pretty, but it's too dark. It's just there. It doesn't work. And even if I like use it as a blush, it doesn't work. And I was like, oh, whatever. I don't know why I bought it. I think it was an accident. And then I like didn't think it through, and I tried it on my face a couple times, and it left such a cast on my face, obviously, because it's so dark. It's for darker skin people. Anyways, I'm gonna get this to her. I'm gonna force her to take it from me. Yeah. I really love their highlighters though, and I was like, I kept it because I thought maybe I would use it as eyeshadow, but I just never do. This is really boring. I just have eyelash glue. I have like the clear duo one and then the black duo one. They're just crusty and there's nothing left in them, and I don't know. Eyelash glue is really not much to talk about. I used to like the duo glue. I don't mind it. I'll buy it in a pinch, but I'm just like on a Sephora black lash glue train right now. That's just the one I've been liking, and it works really good. And I prefer black lash glue just in general. So the next thing we have is this product by The Ordinary. This is, oh, it's really dirty. It's the Vitamin C Suspension 23% with plus HA Spheres 2%. What is this for? I don't even remember what it was for, but I think it was for like brightening and anti-aging or whatever. I bought this when I first bought some Ordinary products to try out, and this just made my face burn. Like, it hurt so much. Not just like a tight sting, like it made me cry even after I put moisturizer on. Like, it was just not good. And I will admit I had like a lot of open acne at the time because my skin was bad at the time, it now. I know that it says on here a tingling sensation can be expected after application. If the sensation is too strong to tolerate, the formula can be mixed on each application with other creams or serums for your preference. I was mixing it with my moisturizer and like it didn't help. It still just felt the same. Like it just, I don't think my face likes whatever's in this, and I know that like the HA is like a chemical thing kind of deal, but I couldn't handle it, and now I'm too afraid to try it. And I've had this for like a year, and it says it expires after 6 months. So it says only use on unbroken skin, but yeah, it's just clearly not the right fit. Because I bought it for my mom as well. I bought her some skincare because she was trying to ask me how to get rid of her wrinkles, and I was like, we can't get rid of them, but we can soften the appearance. So I got her this, and she said that it like tingled like for a minute, and then she felt fine. And I was like, oh, okay. So it's like she has like a complete opposite skin from me. Like she has very normal skin, barely ever had pimples in her life. She like barely moisturizes. Like she just has the dream skin because it's not problematic. It doesn't hurt. It's not really that. Like, I wish. Anyways, I just figured that my skin type and this product didn't like each other, so I'm just throwing it out. I don't need to stare at it and remember the tears that rolled down my face the one day. I kept trying for like a week, and the last straw, I just cried, and I went and I washed my face because it was burning so much. I went and washed my face again and like reapplied all my skincare but that, just so that it would stop. So yeah, even after I was mixing it with moisturizer, it still didn't work. It was horrible, a horrible experience. I'm also getting rid of my Jeffree Star lips that I never use anymore because yeah. So I had these are like the Morphe collection. I've talked about them before, but I had Leo. I liked making freckles with this. I had this lip gloss in Star Crown. I had the liquid lipstick in Mannequin, which was a cute shade, but and then I had a lip topper in Slurp, which I also never used. So I'm just like getting rid of them. I don't know. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm also getting rid of this lip gloss was like a little sample that I got from Bare Minerals. It's part of the Gen Nude collection, and it's in the shade Everything. I just don't think this shade looks good on me, and I've had it for like 2 years now, and yeah, I just wanted to get rid of it. It's cute though. I'll swatch it. You'll just see that it's like not really my shade. I don't really go for pinks. Like, I don't know. Can you see it? I don't know. I don't like it, so I'm just getting rid of it. I haven't gone through my makeup in so long. I was just like keeping things, and I was like, no, we're getting rid of things. And then I did. I made some tough calls because normally I would have been like, no, I'll like maybe wear that lip gloss. The answer is no, I won't. Okay, there's just 2 more things left in the box. We'll talk about the brow gel first. This is just ancient. I've had it for like 3 years. It's just the Maybelline Great Lash in clear. I used to just use this as brow gel. That's kind of why it like is tinted brownie black, because I used to use it as brow gel, but it doesn't smell good anymore. So I know it's expired, and that's basically why I'm getting rid of it. And I started using like fibery gels. Yeah, and like it's brown and gross, and yeah, it was old, and I was like, no, let's get rid of it. And the last thing I have is this product. This is the L'Oreal Magic Skin BB Cream so fast. Okay, yeah. See, now it's turning orange. I feel